Hey guys, how's it going and welcome to the Minute Channel, and today we're going to be doing the weekly news like we do every Sunday, and it's a couple interesting stuff here to talk about. So we're going to start with Persona 5 because Atlas is going to do the live stream for Persona 5 Scramble on the 19th, that's February 19th. That's going to be kind of like the pre-release of Persona 5 Scramble in Japan, so it's pretty cool stuff. Look forward to watching the live stream. I might do a video about it depending on what time frame is looking like and everything. Last time for Persona 5 Royal did a 24-hour live stream, and that was pretty cool. I don't know the exact details on this one or not, but typically they'll live stream the game and they'll have like people, the voice actors come in and talk and that kind of stuff, and they have cosplayers, and it's just like a whole thing that they do and everything. It's pretty cool. But moving into other news, there's this new game called Outsiders, Outriders, and it's basically a new next gen game. It's supposed to be coming up for the new platforms, the PS5 and the Xbox One, and obviously PC and everything. But it's cross generation, so it's probably gonna come on the PS4 and the Xbox One as well. But gameplay looks pretty cool. It's kind of like shooter with Diablo elements like magic and that kind of stuff. Is set in space and everything. You can play multiplayer with other people, but it looks pretty interesting. Fear that we'll talk about it because I saw gameplay about it yesterday, and I was kind of like, I'm impressed. It looks pretty good. It's made by Square Enix, and Square Enix has been like a hit and miss lately. There's some really good games they make, and there's some games that I haven't been too or anything like that. But it's significantly interesting is to see what they're cooking next and what's next from them. So it's pretty exciting, I think. Moving into other news because we have a bunch of stuff to talk about. The Nintendo Sony PlayStation, the original design for the PlayStation that was made with Nintendo and everything, prototype is out in action right now, and it's selling very well. Like the action is what's ongoing and everything. So it's interesting just to see a piece of history that we never really got to play and see. It's always interesting to think how PlayStation has pretty much been a major competitor for Nintendo for the last 20 years since then, and it all came from a partnership with Nintendo and PlayStation, or Sony rather, when they really made the first one, original one. So it's just interesting to talk about. I think that I would love to kind of play it and see it. I don't know if there's any games for it or anything like that, but just having that piece of history is pretty cool. The moving into other news was staying with Sony and PlayStation. The next news really is The Last of Us Part 2 has been, this is like pre-orders and everything, but it looks like we're also going to get the first public demo at PAX East. I don't really go to the conventions that far away, but it's just pretty cool to see that. I would love to go and play the demo because I'm very excited for The Last of Us. I'm a huge fan of The Last of Us, so Last of Us Part 2, exciting stuff. Staying in PlayStation news, it looks like the PS5 and Sony has been kind of like struggling with pricing because it turns out some kind of report shows that the PlayStation costs $450 to manufacture, just to actually make it. They might at this point, they might really be on a loss whenever they release the PlayStation. Now, this is common practice. The first couple of consoles that come out, they're usually selling at a cost or a loss, really. So it's normal for them to be at a loss at first, and then kind of just over time they start getting some money and everything. Technology improves, and they can get cheaper parts and everything like that. So it's just a very normal thing to happen to consoles. But it's just kind of interesting to see that they're still kind of struggling with the pricing and everything. I think they're probably gonna wait for the Xbox to kind of price themselves, and they're gonna be like, knock off $50 off or something like that, just kind of be a little bit cheaper, just to get that ground running and everything. So that's my thoughts about it and everything. And my last piece of news is running Final Fantasy VII because we had the remake opening, the opening cutscene for the game and everything. Exciting stuff. You guys, I know I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy VII particularly, so I'm very excited for that game. Sad that it's bad delays, but obviously with all this stuff coming out and everything, super excited just to see it and everything. Just more Final Fantasy stuff. Again, huge fan. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, this week. A lot of really cool news to talk about. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this? What have you been doing this week? Have you been playing any new games or anything like that? For example, I went to watch the Sonic movie. It was pretty fun. I liked it a lot. I'm still working on my review. I was going to have it last night, but I'm probably going to post it tonight. But anyway, that's pretty much it for today. Let me know in the comments below what you think about all this. If you're new, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time.